I have a new TV show on Newsmax TV on Saturdays at 7:30. Tune in, you'll enjoy it. When I worked for President Clinton in the 90s, I was struck by the increasing role Richard Nixon played in his thinking and his deliberations. We'll talk about it on the other side of this break. Today's Lunch Alert is sponsored by the Oxford Club. The pandemic has taken a huge toll on American workers. Just last month, 26 million Americans were claiming unemployment benefits. Before the pandemic, it was about 1 million. Oxford Club says that presents quite an opportunity to investors to be able to spot the companies that need workers to come back to their full production potential. We'll talk more about that on the other side of this break. It began in 1992, right after Election Day. I got a call from Roger Stone, the guy who was just indicted and pardoned, who was Richard Nixon's consultant in his post-presidential years, helping him rehab. And Stone said, Nixon would like to talk to Clinton. Would he take the call? I called Bill, and he said, yeah, you think I should take it? And I said, yeah, you're a Democrat. You can take that call. A Republican couldn't, but a Democrat can. So he said, fine, have him call me. And then Nixon called Clinton, and they spoke for almost an hour. And after the call, I asked Clinton what it was about, and he said, he told me that I can't lose Russia. He told me that just like in the 50s, Truman was crucified when China went communist, that I had to be very sure that I never lost Russia. And he gave me a lot of advice on how not to lose Russia back to communism. Then as the Soviet Union disintegrated, Nixon was involved in the decisions about how to disarm the former Soviet republics, particularly Ukraine, from their nuclear weapons. And finally, when Nixon's death was approaching, you won't believe this, but Stone called me and said the president is very ill. He's probably going to die soon. He'd like to know if Clinton would come to his funeral. He was literally pulling people to his funeral. And I checked with Clinton, and he said, sure. And I told Roger, and he told Nixon, who was presumably relieved. Really a fascinating story. Today's Lunch Alert is sponsored by the Oxford Club. There's a small company now trading at about $3 that has secured multi-million-dollar contracts and is now set to build huge production facilities all across the country. It's helping to supply the jobs Americans desperately need. According to the Oxford Club, this could help you retire wealthy with this $3 stock. They say you should pounce now before the price goes through the moon. Click at the link and take a look at the video. Thanks for watching.